Alright, we have losers bracket of the iron bracket, round 2. Seraph versus Mr.T-Spin here. And so Mr.T-Spin has noticeably gotten some clean GTRs here, or rather cleaner than iron bracket standards. Opens show with an amazing 4-chain, however. And Seraph doing the same thing, but her chain just falls short of a little bit. But of course, with Seraph, you're down but not out. Gonna be a little bit of a back and forth battle here, it seems. Because after the first chain, it's gonna mainly just be a bunch of 1 and 2 chains, probably with like a potential lucky 3 or 4 at the end. So if Seraph can actually get this next piece, could save her the trouble, but did not unfortunately do such a thing. But Seraph will still fight while she's at the top to take anything, because this is losers bracket, so if she does lose this, she does go home. Same thing for Mr.T-Spin. But Mr.T-Spin gets a nasty 4-chain there, with digging with all the garbage as well. Giving him his first point on the board. Probably should have gotten myself some water before I recorded these tonight, but did not do that because I was too tired to think about that, so this is fine. I'm gonna record this last one, then I don't know. But anyways, we need to focus on this battle here. You don't want to leave yourself that open on GTR there, Mr.T-Spin, because that's gonna happen sometimes, and that's not fun to deal with. This T-Spin does seem to get that make that happen a lot, unfortunately. Can't just leave your GTRs all the way open like that, because that's gonna make you prone for attacks if your opponents see it. Is round 3 it seems. Attempted early attack for Seraph there, but chose not to do it. Probably for the better though. But we'll get a 4-chain instead to make up for it. A power 4 at that. Burying Mr.T-Spin in garbage. And giving herself a point on the board. 2-2. 1 Seraph in the lead. His abundance of reds might make it hard, but could be nice for a decent attack here. Same power of attack here, so what's going to be even in strength there. Therefore, a complete garbage neutralized there. What is Seraph playing to do with all those yellows, I wonder? Well, gotta get rid of that blue somehow, I suppose. Is that a 5? No, that's a 6-chain from Seraph. Okay, sneaky. Sneaky chains from Seraph here. Like, you don't really look at them or catch them until it's like a little too late here, but no, Seraph's just taking it. Also, sorry, I had to scan the area for a second. If it seems like I dropped something, I did. Let's see. Mr.T-Spin's going for the tried and true GTR here. Not the best way to make that base though, unfortunately. But a 4-chain will slow down Seraph here. Especially if she doesn't get the chain in time. But unfortunately for Seraph, they did not see that it was a 4-chain. So she will be pretty much playing with death here. And giving Miss T-Spin another point on the board, 2-3. No gap right now, but Mr. T-Spin can tie this up if he just plays smart, works hard. Okay, we see some GTR from Mr. T-Spin there, struggling a little bit, but still GTR nonetheless. A little bit of retaliation from him as well. And Seraph launches a clean 4-chain attack onto Mr. T-Spin. But Mr. T-Spin seems to have caught on to that. Does respond, but not enough power in that. So he will be down a peg. Interesting not to use the not double purpose for the extension over there for column 5 Seraph, but I'm not the one playing. So could be the hit of the moment type of idea here. But not for Mr. T-Spin as he launches a 4-chain. Buries Seraph in garbage, but again, down but not out because they have room to still chain here. They could be getting a nasty 4-chain in the works here, but we wouldn't be able to know it until it's too freaking late. But it is too late for them because that chain gonna send them right into the X, making it 3-3. Okay, probably was gonna be an all clear, but if that green was a yellow instead, would have been all clear, but didn't seem to have gotten it. But that's just the game just being a little bit mean. Really good 3-chain from Seraph here to take down Mr. T-Spin a peg. Unfortunately, Mr. T-Spin says no, you reverse Uno, and completely demolishes Seraph's board, putting her down a peg and giving himself a bigger lead, or rather a lead, as it's 3-4 now. Okay, so I noticed Seraph does kind of the same thing as Penny Pen here, where they just stack tall, but not exactly in like a threatening order. That green though, Mr. T-Spin, you can't do that with GTR. You gotta make sure you fill that void before the opponent sees you, otherwise you're gonna be just like where you are right now, just buried in the sand. Not ideal. But of course, with your garbage management right now, definitely looking a little bit better. Probably in a more favorable position than Mr. T-Spin for Soraya. Or Seraph. I'm not sure why I said Seraph. Okay, 3-chain from Seraph here. Or sorry, Mr. T-Spin there. Burying Seraph more in the garbage, however. Okay, Mr. T-Spin getting out a sneaky 3-chain potentially. No, but very close though. If they just place the garbage down really carefully, another 3-chain could be exploded here. But Seraph's 3-chain a lot bigger than theirs, so gonna be eating some garbage here. Almost at the top for Mr. T-Spin here. Nearly at the top for Mr. T-Spin here, but with a 3-line garbage there, no way that they were surviving that close up. Seraph tying it up, 4-4. Mr. T-Spin gonna go for more GTR. Alright, he's going for GTR again, but let's see if he can just build it a little bit more safer here. And looks like he has managed to do it. Could be a little bit more flexible here, but early 5-chain will prove me otherwise here. Seraph's chain not gonna match up to Mr. T-Spin's rush of a 5 though. We'll be going down a peg and giving Mr. T-Spin another point on the board. Let's see. A little bit more. Oh, dear. Are you sure you want to place that purple there in column 1? Like that? Because that's going to be a little bit hard to build. Thankfully, you did get more purples to build the rest of the GTR there, Mr. T-Spin. But didn't look correct. Didn't look at Seraph's board as she did give you a bit of a ton of garbage to work with here. If she actually gets more Puyos to work with here, could be seeing you down another point here, Seraph. Sorry, Mr. T-Spin. And yet another 2-chain there, burying you up and giving her the chance to tie it up 5-5. So could be anyone's game right here, right now. Okay. More GTR into sandwich, it seems. For oh wait, no, it's not GTR. That's 2-1-1 sandwich, it seems. But that 2-1-1 sandwich will be knocking Seraph down just a tiny peg. Not a whole lot though, so Seraph could get this back, especially if they just power a bunch of the colors there. I see the vision with the yellows, but you're going to see the vision with the green. They do get the green they need. Getting a massive 4-chain that is going to put Mr. T-Spin down a peg if they actually got the chain, but did in fact get the chain. So Seraph is actually the one under fire here. But those big chains do take longer to resolve, so it is kind of riskier for that. Do not... Okay. I thought they were going to do the bad, but they did not. Nice 3-chain from Seraph. We are in margin time right now, it seems. So the garbage is scaling to be a little bit higher for the more attacks you do. Or rather, for the 1-chains you do. But of course, Mr. T-Spin could be looking for a little bit more. I see the vision with that yellow. And that yellow cushion with the garbage could have been great. Unfortunately, the game thought otherwise and did not give you that yellow. One more point for Seraph, and she actually moves on to the losers bracket, or advances to the losers bracket, and will be sending Mr. T-Spin home. So could be seeing a surprise upset here, because I believe T-Spin is ranked higher, or is it lower? I kind of forgot. I could easily look, but I'm not going to do that. Nice chain from Seraph here, but we'll have to pick up the pace there if they want to keep Mr. T-Spin from winning. Alright, 1-chains aren't going to be exactly what's going to do it for you, Seraph. You're going to have to come up with something stronger, because Mr. T-Spin is going to eventually get down. Mr. T-Spin seems to have solved the puzzle here. So that's going to put Seraph down a peg, but of course, they're down, not out. But of course, Mr. T-Spin's going to make sure that he has some room to chain here. Ooh, not a lot of chain for Seraph, however. Oh, this is match point here. Tied up at 6 for both players. What will both players do in this situation? This T-Spin's not going for GTR, but it is going to be kind of a raised LLR shape. Nice transition choice for Mr. T-Spin there for the purples. Seraph kind of hanging back a little bit. Didn't unfortunately get those snazzy 4 chains they had at the beginning, and will be taking on a tragic but really close loss here against Mr. T-Spin. Very well played here, and this is only iron bracket. We have even hit like silver brackets, and this is where all the sauce has been. I don't know, Puyo community. I've been kind of sleeping on the lower levels because they're kind of tricky. Just look at Seraph there. Like 4 chains, y'all are you're nuts. Nuts to both of you.